everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading now for the lovely star sign of Gemini. So Gemini, what have I got for you this week in the poetic words? And it was, and so the madness begins, so be ready for the ride. Accept help that's been offered, learn to swallow your pride. An old bicycle is dusted off in order to get back in the saddle, and a family or friend forgets an appointment, so leaves you up the creek without a paddle. Okay, so I had this sort of energy going on. Get ready for the madness. Just felt like this chaotic energy is about to come in, a whirlwind of sort of events for some of you. There's a big calendar of events happening in July, and when I say events, this could be hospital appointments, attending places, it could be sort of going out socially as well because of anniversaries or birthdays. I just feel July is a really busy month for some of my Geminis coming up. Okay, there's also something about grabbing out an old bicycle, having this inclination of dusting it off and getting back in the saddle, maybe to do a little bit of exercise. Or somebody might have said to you, are you interested in, starting to go out just for a half an hour, a couple of times a week? And it's a good form of exercise, but it's a form of enjoyment as well. And I feel, as I said, get back in the saddle, because I feel it's been a long time before, any of you have been out in that sort of environment of riding a bicycle. But I feel for some of you it is about dusting off an old bicycle, or someone is going to offer you an old bicycle. Okay, and then there's this appointment or situation where somebody has offered to take you, and you feel to yourself, oh, I don't really need to remind them, I'll know they'll be there, they'll be solid. And it's like the last minute they forget, it's like they nearly forgot about it, and they leave you up the creek without a paddle, as in like they're supposed to have taken you, and it's either something comes up and you've got to make new plans, or they totally forget. Do you know what I mean? Totally forget to pick you up, and it's like that kind of an energy. And obviously, like I say, it's not going to resonate for all of you, but I do feel for some of you. So Gems, let's have a look what's coming out in the cards this week for you. What have we got for lovely Gemini? Gemini. I want to put a shout out for one of my lovely subscribers, Sharon. Sharon, I hope you're doing well, my lovely, and your daughter and your son. I hope the weather has picked up a little bit. We had some beautiful days here in the UK, and it's just gone a bit sort of dull and drizzly rainy at the moment. But yeah, so I just want to shout out to Shazbaz, as I call her. So let's have a look what's going on. Can't believe we're sort of at the end of June going into July. I don't know where this year has gone, but I do feel a bit more positive energy around the star signs coming in sort of middle of July. Okay, so what have we got going on? Wow, we've got the Wheel, and we have the Hanged Man, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. This is a strange one, because as soon as I looked at the Wheel, it's as though some of you are sitting there thinking, do I take the gamble? Do I take the risk? Okay, and the Hanged Man is there. Do I? Don't I? You're umming and ahhing over a situation at the moment. But because it's the Wheel, I always look at this with the two dice, is throw a lucky dice. And it's like to say, if you are thinking about something at the moment, if you are thinking about a change or to do something, the time is now. Don't hang about, because you will reap the rewards. With the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups here, it's like to say, oh my gosh, I took this leap of faith. I believed in my gut feeling, and it's going to pay off. So all I'm saying is, this is why this reading has come out for you today, Gemini. There's something that you were hesitant of taking a gamble on, whether that's a romantic situation, whether that's to do with moving, a job, whatever it may be. The time is right now, because you will come out in the King of Pentacles energy, and it's like to say, I'm so glad I took that opportunity that was presented to me. So let's have a look at some clarification on these cards then. Okay, I feel like for some of you as well, you may have been offered a different position, and this is where you're hesitant oh gosh, I quite enjoy what I'm doing at the moment, but there's this like temptation, and it's like, take the gamble, take the risk, because you are going to benefit further down the line. Okay, I feel some of you as well, you're hanging around in a decision of an offer of, it's like somebody's approached you in a friend's basis and saying, would you like to go out for a drink? Would you like to go out for a meal? And you're sort of hanging in the balance thinking, oh, do I accept this? Am I giving off the wrong signals? It may have been a while before, quite some time since you've engaged in other people's company, but they mean well, and I think it would be good for you, okay? So don't be hesitant, just go with it, because I do feel it's going to be a good thing for you, a good friendship, a good relationship. So let's see what's going on with the wheel then. And we have, wow, the King of Fire, okay? And this is coming out to say, you cannot see at the moment, there's a halo of sunshine behind this King of Fire. And it's saying, follow your heart. Okay, don't think with your head on this occasion. Follow your heart on the decision. You are wise enough and adult enough, okay, to take this risk, to take this gamble. And it will make you feel on top of the world once you've done it. But I do feel the King of Fire is linking in with the King of Pentacles. There's somebody around you at the moment, and they're hiding the fact that they have got affections for you, and they just want what's best for you as well. But that's sort of too proud and too wise maybe to admit their feelings at this moment in time. It could be vice versa, but I'm feeling this is the other person and not yourself directly. The Hanged Man comes in with the Magician. So we've got two wise souls here coming together, whatever circumstances that may be. And both parties, it's okay, I've got Mr. Spider's just come on the scene. Let me see if I can move him back, guys. He's just here. Let's get him on this card. Come on there, matey. I've just moved him off the table. He'd probably come in for a reading. So yeah, right, what was I saying? Two wise souls together, okay? Both hesitant, hiding feelings, hiding things that they would want to say to, you'd want to say to each other. But enjoying each other's company, whether that's on a social platform, whether that's just in communication. But just know there is somebody around you who does have feelings, loyal feelings as well. It's not going to resonate for all of you, but I'm just picking up what I've got here so far. Now we've got the World coming out with the King of Pentacles, okay? And this is saying at the moment the situation is where you feel worlds apart, not singing off the same hymn sheet, because you are not speaking out of how you feel in this situation. But there's a lock here, okay? But I want to say it's like worlds collide. This is fated. This is a fated relationship going on here that neither one of you can see at the moment, but you can both feel it, but not admitting it, okay? Very cryptic. But we've got the Tower coming in with the Nine of Cups. And the Tower is about change. And I want to say, some of you out there, Gemini, may be in a situation at the moment where you feel unsettled, and maybe you are worried and concerned about material things. And sometimes we can go in life where we go through a phase of struggles, okay? We do go through struggles financially, we go through struggles in relationships, but this is all about changing our paths and realising that, yeah, we do have to go through hardship sometimes, we do have to go through hurt and what have you, but it's to get us on the right path, into a better, more joyous, liberated energy. and that's why I feel the Tower is coming out. It could be intervention, I feel, with the universe. I also want to say 2 heads are better than 1. So some of you could meet this person through some kind of appointment process, a legality process, and you just hit it off, okay? There's just this element of wiseness between you. It's a strange one, it's a strange energy, but you both pick up on it, okay? So anyway, let's have a look at what your hidden deep psyche is this week. What else have we got going on for Gemini? Feel like that card for you. And it's the 6 of Trees, and I've just read for Leo, and Leo had this as well. So if you've got any Leo in your chart or cross watchers, it may be worth checking their reading out. But it was like to say here, your spirit is saying, be true to you. Okay, this is like the bare truth. Be honest and grounded. Okay, the water flows out at the bottom of this tree, and I feel that you have gone through an emotional stage in your life, but this is going now. Okay, the waters are subsiding here, and you've grown as a person. You've learned a lot of what's gone on over the last couple of months or so, okay? But you feel more stable in yourself. It could be that you understand, you're starting to understand yourself a little bit more, as in you may have had issues, you may have addictions, you may have health issues. That was sort of you were thinking to yourself, why am I different? Why do I feel like this? You know, what is wrong with me? And you could end up going, you know, through a process where you accept you and your ills and issues, and they are part of you. And why should you have to change to please others? Stand in your own power. And this is about your spirit saying, this is you, okay? This is the naked truth. I stand proud of who I am. And from that acceptance, you can grow then as a person and let nobody, okay, let nobody bring you down. Beautiful energy, Gemini. So let's have a look at what the universe is saying this week. I've got a different deck for that this week. So and we have a change in the wind. I always look at this as like winds of change. So the universe is saying, brace yourself, because there is change coming in around you, and it's positive change as well, because we had the Tower, didn't we, as well? So it's just sort of affirming that there are changes coming in. I feel going into August for you, there's something significant about going into the season of the autumn. Some of you could be planning to change house by then, or change jobs, or you could end up being in a relationship when August, September comes, as we go into the fall. So let's have a look at your animal spirit cards for this week. What else have we got for Gemini? They've pulled those cards there. I'm just going to move the main pack out the way and shuffle what we've got here, because there's something in these cards that they wish for me to pull up from. So I'm going to go for the one at the top, one at the bottom. Somebody just said top, bottom. So I'm going with what they've said. So we have the shark, which is the alchemical sign of water. And we have the vulture, which is the alchemical sign of air. Okay. The shark is about action. It's time to take action on a situation. No more hanging about, okay? And the air, I always look at birds as communication. So there will be sort of communication here going on. And whoever this person is, they like to get down to the nitty gritty. They need to know who and what they are dealing with. So I feel this is an energy coming in your energy circle, your energy space. And the vulture energy comes in to say you've got to get to the bottom of something as well. There's something you need to act on, okay? Because I'll just look at the shark as going into action. I feel for some of you there's answers, you know, there's questions to be asked and answers to be given this week in these two energies. I just feel there's something you need to be direct about and ask the questions. It's like getting down to the nitty gritty, okay? Picking down to the bones on an issue. I'm just going to clarify that card. I'm just going to get another card to clarify the shark and the vulture, please. And it's imagine, okay? So imagine comes in between these two cards. I feel there's an issue around some of my Geminis that is keeping you up, worrying. And it's like to say, you can't be carrying on with this. You've got to take on the shark's energy and get down to the bare bones, okay, to the nitty gritty like the vulture would, leave no stone unturned. And I always look at the imagine as no time to sleep on something. It's just coming out as a message of you could have put something off, okay, that you need to deal with, and now is the time, okay? Now is the time for action. So let's have a look what the spiritual realms want to say to you this week. What else have we got for Gemini? And it's seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. And this is what I'm saying. There's a situation at the moment what you sort of can only sort of half see. Okay, and spirit is saying to you, there's a transformation going on here with the butterfly coming out of the heart chakra. And it's saying follow your heart. You might not be able to see everything at the moment where your future is lying, but follow your heart. Let's have a look what the fairy realms say. And it's pregnancy. But I look at pregnancy, one, as it says, you could hear of somebody being pregnant, finding out they're pregnant. But I also look at this card as well as you being reborn. There's big changes going on here. We've had the tower come in and the winds of change. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you in the world. Some of you could hear of pregnancies in your family unit this week. Okay, so I'm not ruling that out, but I feel for you it's about being reborn again, gaining your energy back as well. For some of you, Gemini, I feel you've gone through this period of you know, where you've sort of had to deal with health issues and your energy levels have been really low, but you are going through this transformation. But I do feel this mix for some of you of there's a person there that you sort of engage with, even on an ESP level, okay? A very special connection. If it hasn't come in yet, be prepared. So, my lovely Geminis, don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. And until next time, you take care. Bye then.